We have a strong heritage in agriculture here in Lancaster County. Every day we lose a farm, we lose a piece of that heritage.
Farming is a community endeavor.
Which goes back generations.
We have some of the richest farmland in the world. Over 1,200 acres a year of this pristine farmland is developed. I grew up on a farm in upstate New York. I left the farm intentionally because I didn't want to do that anymore, and sensed that I was being called by God to some other work.
My grandparents were commercial flower farmers. So I grew up hearing stories about the greenhouses, and we always had really large gardens, and I cooked with my grandmother, so they passed a lot of those traditions on. Well, preserving farmland is not just about the land itself, but it's about preserving the traditions and the community of the people who make it work.
We have a strong heritage in agriculture here. Every day we lose a farm, we lose a piece of that heritage. In essence, is getting chipped away one farm at a time, which really then draws into question of, in the future, what are people going to think about Lancaster County?
We have some of the richest farmland in the world.
It's very common here in Lancaster County to see a farm that has 100% Class 1 and Class 2 soils. It is the best of the best. You cannot get any better soil.
Over 1,200 acres a year of this pristine farmland is developed. Once it's developed, it can't be returned to agricultural purposes.
You're never getting it back.
In Lancaster County, about 9% of county residents are food insecure. That means that they don't have the financial resources to provide an adequate food supply for their household. This was never my dream to go back to farming. I left the farm intentionally because I didn't want to do that anymore. I ended up becoming more and more increasingly involved with food justice, food insecurity, and hunger relief in Lancaster County. God has, in God's ways, led me back to this work of farming on this beautiful property here at the Whittle Farm. All of the food that we grow here at the Whittle Farm, every box of vegetables, everything that is harvested here goes directly to food relief in Lancaster County. We give all of the food away.
At the Field's Edge, our mission is to trial as many different varieties of crops as possible. The importance of regenerative farming is to produce food in a way that supports human health and the health of the planet, and finding out what practices work out in the field for farmers here. And that was the idea for what we do, that we're one of the places where those ideas can be put to the test to find solutions that work.
Our work here at Lancaster Farmland Trust is not only about just preserving farm and preventing it from being converted into some other non-agricultural use. It's also working with those farm families to implement really good sound management practices to make sure that the environmental performance of their farm is equally as important as the economic performance.
The importance of the Lancaster Farmland Trust is to also preserve the traditions of farming in Lancaster County, because when those farms disappear, the traditions and the people who steward them disappear as well.
And that's why we do the work that we do, is ensuring that our farms are here for future generations to benefit from. Lancaster Farmland Trust has partnered up with Lancaster Local Provisions.
They provide a hub and a place for people to find all the incredible foods that are produced in our region.
We're inspired by the work of Lancaster Local Provisions, who are making it really easy to connect local growers and farmers with households in the county so that they can get access to this outstanding, wonderful bounty of locally produced farm fresh vegetables here in the county. Here at Lancaster Local Provisions, you'll find Save a Farm meal kits in our online grocery store. All of the proceeds go towards preserving farmland here in Lancaster County.